Good morning, everybody. Authorities of the Mahasangha, venerables, authorities of this International Day of Vesak at the United Nations. My name is Senpo Oshiro. I'm Kokusai Fukiyoshi, missionary Buddhist teacher appointed for South America for the Soto Zen School of Buddhism from Japan. I came to Ayutthaya, the ancient capital of the Kingdom of Siam, from the opposite side of the world, from Cusco City. Cusco was the ancient capital of the Inca Empire, the Tahuantinsuyo. Tahuantinsuyo in Quechua language means the empire of the 4 points, north, south, east, and west. It was the biggest civilization in South America history. But it ended with the arrival of the colonial powers from Europe. The Spanish came and they destroyed all Inca temples, their culture, and enslaved the people. And they brought their faith, their religion, their language, their customs. Over time, more colonial powers from Europe came to America and conquered and colonized America. Over time, after the independence wars and the killing of many millions of Aboriginal people, the new powers needed more manpower, so they brought slaves from Africa for working on the field. But because of the new countries, the new republics abolished slavery, there were no more slaves and they need more manpower. So they brought immigrants from Asia. They brought immigrants from China and from Japan. And they brought their customs, their faith, their language. And so that was the way that Buddhism arrived to South America with the immigrants. And the first group of monks were from Japan, sent an official mission from Japan. And in 1903 arrived the first contingent of Buddhist monks following the Japanese immigrations to the shores of Peru. Venerable Taiyan Ueno in 1903 arrived to Cañete in the Pacific coast of Peru, and in 1905 established Gyeonggi Temple, the oldest temple in South America, oldest Buddhist temple in South America. My master, she's the abbess of that temple. And after that, the Buddhism spread in the continent. That means Buddhism arrived to South America not because of an intellectual phenomena, but following the suffering of the immigrants exploited in the farms and exploited in the copper mines. My own grandfather escaped from a copper mine in Bolivia and settled down in Argentina. I was born in Argentina. And nowadays, the same suffering is happening in our land. There is a lot of greed, and the most terrible example of this is the great number of presidents and former presidents in Latin America on jail, being jailed, or under judicial process because of corruption. A lot of greed, a lot of hate. The most violent cities in the world are in South America. Young people killing young people just because of tennis shoes, because of cell phone, civil war, guerrilla terrorism. Just look at what's happening in Nicaragua now. Terrible. And delusion. When I walk on the street, the kids say, oh, kung fu, or say, karate, or say, sushi man. They have never seen a Buddhist monk in their whole life. They have never heard about Buddha in their whole life. I'm in Peru, I'm teaching in Peru, 32 million people, only 2 temples, only 2 monks for the whole country. after 150 years of history. That's why being here is very important for all us people in Latin America. Attending each year means for our countries and for us a great opportunity to immerse ourselves in the conclusions turned into solutions that we came together after this conference, where different speakers share their experience and research, and in consequence, take all this inspiration back to our countries and work for the expansion of the Buddha Dharma. But it's not that we are takers coming here just for bringing things home, ideas or experience or friendship. We want to offer our full collaboration so that the MCU and this Council of the Day of Vesak, if they require for the organization of future events, for example, we would like to share and also contribute with our own experiences and research as well, and support what is required for the organization and development of the activities. Even we volunteer to work as well. We're signing this intention. Representatives from Cuba, Bolivia, Peru, Argentina, Uruguay, Chile, Costa Rica, Colombia, Mexico, and countries that we are willing not just to come here for visiting, but to share and work together as well. We want to offer our collaborations in the next opportunity we can facilitate, for example, the simultaneous audio translation for the conference to our Spanish-speaking audience. We also want to express our deep gratitude and rejoicing for the publication of such precious book called Common Buddhist Text. We are sure that it will be a source of infinite light for many beings. And last, before leaving, I want to specially mention our deep and special gratitude to all the volunteers that are standing there, and people and the families of Thailand that work, that gave money, that worked until late night and care for us and feed us, for all their wholehearted effort and for all the compassion that they provide us. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much.